The great Indian election. Joining me from Kolkata is my colleague Anibrato Bhattacharya. Anibrato, good morning to you. How's the polling coming along in Kolkata?
In the 7 Lok Sabha constituencies in the 3 districts of West Bengal, polling is largely peaceful here.
Anibrato, do stay on. I'll come back to you momentarily. We'll fix that link with you in just a bit. But going across to my other colleague who is standing by in another part of West Bengal, Dibyendu Mondal, I'm told, is with us. Dibyendu, can you hear me?
Yes, Ramesh, I can hear you.
Right, great. So how is the polling coming along where you are?
Well, Ramesh, it's absolutely fantastic. Bengal has always been recording a great number of turnout in terms of polling. By about 9:30 in the morning, we have seen over 15% of polling recorded in Bengal. So, of course, that's the highest in the country amongst all the places that are going to polls in this particular phase. Ramesh, I have also cast my vote and I've got it inked. It's absolutely a pride moment, and I think everybody who's eligible voter should go out and cast their vote. So, of course, also, if you can see behind me, these long queues also gives a testimony of the fact that the high number of turnouts in West Bengal, you can gauge from the fact that this line that you see, the queue that you see, is since morning. This huge number of people are coming out to vote in large numbers. So absolutely, it's a festival of democracy here in Bengal. But having said this, it's a caveat. There have been reports of violence that have come from different parts of the state. Since morning, there have been scuffles that have broken out between the TMC and the BJP in some parts. In some booths, both the BJP and TMC alleged that each other's agents were not allowed to be not allowed inside the polling stations. I've spoken to the officials here. They have said that they are taking adequate measures. While I was coming to this polling station, Ramesh, I saw the police officials along with the paramilitary were carrying out route marches in different parts of this constituency here in Bengal. Back to you.
Right, Dibyendu, thank you for that update. Let me now go across to Anibrato, who is joining us from Kolkata in West Bengal. Anibrato, tell us a bit more about the polling where you are in the city as well as elsewhere in the state.
Yeah, actually, Ramesh, barring a few stray incidents in different pockets in the 3 districts in the 7 Lok Sabha constituencies in Bengal, polling is largely peaceful. So far, in the last 3 years, 24.5% voters turnout is reported. And as you know, massive deployment of central force is there. Around 800 company of central force is deployed in the single phase. That is unprecedented in the true sense of word, because Bengal didn't witness such massive deployment of central force in a single phase. And this thing is happening today is because, these Bonga and Barakpur, these two are the vulnerable constituencies, and an election commission has taken special measures for these 2 constituencies, and out of these 7 constituencies, the polling is underway. 60% of the polling stations have been termed as a sensitive polling stations. So, as you can understand, this why this massive deployment of central force is there. Out of these 7 constituencies where the polling is underway, in the last 2019, we found that the BJP backed 3 Lok Sabha constituencies, particularly Bonga, Barakpur, and Hooghly, and rest of in the fold of the Trinamool Congress. And this time, what we find is in a Bonga Lok Sabha constituency, as you see, that Central Minister Shantanu Thakur is pitted against the Trinamool candidate. And here, as you know, these although multi-corner contest is there, but contest is mainly Trinamool Congress and BJP. And now what we find that since polling started at 7, large number of voters joined in the lines, and because Met-Up is predicted thunder shower and rainfall, so voters joined in the line early morning so that they could cast their vote as early as possible.
All right, we leave it there. Anibrato Bhattacharya, thank you once again for joining us from Kolkata. That was my colleague Anibrato reporting from the West Bengal capital. Meanwhile, campaigning for the next phase, that is phase 6 of election, should